Hey, my name is Mike, and I was working with TD Motion on this build. This is a 1966 Ford Mustang conversion into an Eleanor. And I'm going to show you a little bit about the car and TD Motion and how instrumental Chris and his dad was in building this engine and throughout the process. So here you go. This is the 1966 Ford Mustang Fastback Eleanor. So before I start this bad boy up, this is a little bit about the engine. This is a 347 stroker. It's the Ford Cobra version. And when I asked them to build it, I asked them to put the Cobra on there for the valve cover gaskets or the valve covers. And they did a fantastic job. You can see they did such a beautiful job. We do have power steering in here, so that was all done. The chrome is amazing. And one thing that I'll mention is that this is so much different than a Coyote engine. I can't imagine a Coyote engine in a beautiful 1966 Mustang. It's kind of like, I don't know, I can't imagine how you would have such a classic car with a brand new engine. It's just sacrilegious to me, I guess you can say it. I also have a, I believe it's a Sniper, Holly Sniper fuel injection in here. There's not a carburetor. You don't see it, and that's the great thing. It looks like it might be a carburetor, but it's in fact fuel injection. And I'm gonna start this bad boy up just to hear what it sounds like. You can just hear this baby roar. I mean, this is such a great sound. It's just American muscle at its purest and its greatest. So we also have a transmission that was part of this package. I bought this entire package. I'm gonna rev it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna shut this off to make sure that you can hear me. And here you go. Listen to this guy. I mean, you could hear just with that pure sound. I mean, you gotta just love it, and I love the fact that it looks so much like the car would have looked back in the day of 1966. Although this is the greatest or greater technology that they had back then, this is a great engine. And the fact is that when they're building it, they take it through the process. TD Motion will send you videos, and they will show you your engine and spec'd out. So they'll even put your name on it. They really personalize the experience, which is what I loved about it. And then even after the fact. So a little bit about this project. This was a 3-year project that Chris and his dad worked on. Actually, I shouldn't say that they worked on at Mustangs to Fear, but Chris and his dad had this back to me, I want to say within 3 months. This was during COVID, and that's when resources and materials were incredibly hard to find. So Chris and his dad did a great job. They put this together with the transmission, and then they sent it out to Mustangs to Fear, and it basically just sat there. And then, of course, 2 years go by, we don't speak to them because we hadn't had the car ready. We put the engine in, we had some questions, and Chris and his dad were there for us, which was really, really important. So again, American muscle cars, they don't belong with a Coyote engine. I just love the way that looks. The sound of this car is just bringing it back to 1966. TD Motion was a great experience. If you have any questions, I'm sure you can reach out to Chris or his dad. They're excellent. They've been doing this for years. This is what they do. So if you have a classic car and you want to turn it into a classic car monster like this, you got to reach out to TD Motion.